Hello, I'm watching some more of the X-Files. I'm doing episode 5 now of season 1, which is called The Jersey Devil, which is pretty exciting. That's one I noticed way back at the beginning, which was like, oh, okay, so they do like cryptid stuff too, you know, not just aliens and things. Which now that I think about it, I think I already knew beforehand that they did cryptid stuff because like, I feel like one of the popular associations with the X-Files in pop culture is like Bigfoot. So if I had just remembered that, I would have known. But anyway, Jersey Devil. I don't really have a ton of expectations going into this. I know I'm still really early days, and I'm watching these kind of pretty far apart. Although now that I'm on summer break, hopefully I should be able to go a lot faster with these. That's the plan, at least. A little bit creepy already.
Bingo was his name. Oh. Yeah, what's that? What's happening?
It's okay. I actually just got a flat.
Oh.
No
That startled me.
Darn it. Honey, would you mind holding the light for a second?
Oh my goodness.
Where are you? Oh, what happened?
Oh, I think Paul's gone. I think you'd cover more ground if you spread out. Although maybe this is how searches like this work. I have no idea.
His leg's been eaten off.
Jeez.
It's in here! It's as tall as a house!
We can smoke him out.
And then what? I see it!
He's coming at us.
Goodness. Alright. That was short but explosive as a cold open. Wonder how they're gonna get assigned to it.
This woman claims to have been taken aboard a spaceship.
Sorry to interrupt your serious investigation. They found a body in the New Jersey woods yesterday, missing its right arm and shoulder. They think they may have been eaten off by a human. There doesn't seem to be a motive.
Is this the same kid? Because they said that his legs were missing.
An X-file?
Ever hear of something called the Jersey Devil?
Yeah.
Read the file about the case in 1947.
Is that why everyone had old-timey clothes and hats? Because I noticed it, but I didn't remark on it at the time. It was just sort of like, oh, maybe they're just dressed in a way that sort of reads as old-timey, like unintentionally. But yes, okay, that was intentional. So that, I probably could have guessed that from the car. Now that I'm thinking about it, yes, that was not a 90s car. Okay, cool. So my hunch was right. Moving on. And that's why, okay, this case, arm and shoulder missing, back then, legs.
Family watched his dad get dragged off into the woods. Naked man in the woods and gunned him down. Autopsy shows human flesh and bones in the man's large intestine.
So they successfully killed something back then. So it's not just like one sort of incredibly long-lived creature that's killing people. It's like a race of them? A succession, a lineage? I don't know. Interesting approach. I noticed that is like actually the approach to the Jersey Devil in like folklore. I'm not totally sure. To be honest, like I know about the Jersey Devil, but it's not one of the cryptids that I pay the most attention to. I'm on the West Coast. I'm a Bigfoot girly.
I heard the same story when I was a kid, too. Funny thing is, I believed it. Thanks, Doreen.
Yeah, of course you did.
Fact is, we got a cannibalized body in New Jersey.
The size of that bite mark, I'd say large adult male.
Oh, we're not here in an official capacity. Agent Scully is a medical doctor. We heard about your victim, and she thought she might take a look.
I'm sorry.
Nice. Using her medical background.
We have to investigate.
Even just as a cover story.
I don't work for you, sir. And unless you hear
I feel
different
like
from the...
local law enforcement in these, like it's their job. They're always going to be like, make it into a pissing contest. Like, that's what they're there for. It'd be kind of refreshing to see one where they're like not determined to get in the way.
This case is a local matter.
Yeah, you're kind of weirdly hostile.
Hey, what do you say we grab a hotel, do a little digging on this case?
You're kidding, right?
Okay, we can skip
Oh, you
the
knew he
slow
was going to
stuff.
say that.
I have my godson's birthday party at 6:30.
Oh, bit of family life. Nice.
What are you doing?
Wonder if that man in a suit was relevant.
Found the body just over there, lying face down on the rocks.
Well, Park Service is more helpful than the police.
32 years with the Park Service. I've come
Thank you,
across
sir.
some weird stuff. Most are scared of the woods. Scared? Of what? I don't know.
The Jersey
The
Devil.
People say that's just a myth. Well, like I said, 32 years. I see a lot of weird stuff.
You believe, don't you? Yeah. He's acting shifty.
Like one time,
Yeah, he's not totally comfortable out here.
found a half-eaten rabbit with what looked like a human cuspid tooth in it. I got a pension coming up in a few years. You say the wrong thing. Yeah. And I'll tell you one thing. I don't ever come out here without my weapon in.
Oh, you're gonna walk alone. Okay. Well, I mean, of course, that's Mulder. Of course he is. Oh, honey.
It's okay. It's all right.
Is that her sister? No, she's a godson. I'm curious, regardless.
Of course, it helps if you can find a man.
You know of any?
Yeah, they're disappearing faster than the Brazilian rainforest. What about that guy you work with?
Mulder?
Yeah, I thought you said he was cute.
He's obsessed with his work.
I don't think she really knows how to define her friendship with Mulder. And it's only episode 5. Kind of wild that the park ranger was saying, like, I treat these woods with a hefty dose of suspicion. I never come here without my weapon. But then he just let Mulder, he was like, all right, Godspeed, sir. Maybe he's just kind of like, you gotta experience it for yourself to really believe. I don't know. Or, like he said, he's close to retirement. He doesn't care anymore. Did you make it back to town? I heard the breathing, though, when he was walking through the woods. Something was watching him.
Did you hear how he died?
I've seen that before.
What is this?
Stuck in the pocket of a jacket I found.
I've seen that in
Does
memes.
it mean anything to you?
I've seen it.
Where?
Right here. Digging in
Here?
the trash.
In town.
Are you
Wow.
hustling me? Has anybody else seen it?
Yeah, that drawing is really fearsome.
Everybody's pretty freaked.
Anybody told the cops?
You think they don't know?
Picking off the people the cops don't care about. That's why the
Standing
detective
like
was so sus, huh?
You know the Galaxy Gateway? Room 756.
Kind of you. Kind of hard to take it seriously, if I'm being honest. Could you not have booked another? Oh, he's out. He's staking it out. Sorry. Probably just a person, huh? Although I thought that in episode 3, and that was actually the culprit. Could be. Didn't look very big though. It looked like regular human size. When they say big, I was picturing like, 8 feet tall. Are you just a person? Uh-oh. The cops really are covering it up, huh?
Obstructing an investigation. Misconduct.
That's good. Let's
he
go through it
obstructing?
together. And while we're at it, why don't we add withholding evidence to the list?
This is the fishing trip they get me up at 3 o'clock in the morning for?
Yeah, this is your job, asshole.
Unbelievable.
Oh, is that your job? Or is it to keep the dice rolling, keep the tour buses rolling in? You can't fill those casinos, this town disappears like a quarter down the slot. I've seen
He ate. He ate with that.
Seen what?
Oh, don't show him the drawing. You're gonna get laughed out of the station. Okay. Mulder's got no respect for local law enforcement, and I love it. Usually just because they're like, you know, impeding his investigation. But still, like, he really kind of has no desire to compromise, find a middle ground, work with them at all. And it's a great little character trait. I love it. Especially in contrast to how Scully is so much more by the books, you know? And that means deferring to the locals
You're still in Atlantic City?
a lot of the time.
Scully, you got anything happening this morning?
There's no way a human could have gotten up on the roof that fast.
Mulder. Well, I have to get back to Washington by 7:30, so
Another birthday party?
I have a date.
How do you feel about that?
Can you cancel? I have a life.
Buddy.
Yeti, Sasquatch, Russian Almas, Sonequa.
Why is that?
Well, it's a kind of universal wild man myth.
Because every culture sees bears. Not to rain on anyone's cryptid parade, but it's a bear. IRL. It's a bear.
Symbolic fear of our dual natures as humans, as creators of life and destroyers of it. We humans have retained hereditary traits through evolution that have proven to be extremely destructive.
So we kill other species in order to survive?
Yeah, humans are top carnivores.
Well, that's
We
not
sit at the top of the food chain and we
exclusive
reduce
to
other
humans.
species' chances of survival.
Obviously, the scale is exclusive to humans, but I'm not going to soapbox about it right now in this X-Files episode. But I don't love the argument that humans are sort of a cancer on the Earth, you know? Like, we are destructive to ecosystems, absolutely, in pretty much everywhere, but we are, like, part of the Earth. We just sort of lost the knowledge of how to, like, coexist with it, which can be refound. It can be regained. Back to it.
But what if something entered the food chain above us, not outside the realm of extreme possibility?
Well, it would be an amazing discovery.
That's all he needs to hear. And Scully's like, ah, shit. This didn't dissuade him at all.
Well, you'll understand when you have kids. Having kids changes everything.
That's what they say.
When?
Maybe
Said
some
when.
weekend, if you're up for it, we could take the kids out to the beach for the day.
Girl?
Great.
I don't think they're clicking.
I found a body out in the woods today. It looks like it's been dead 6 to 8 months. A long-haired male, missing the same tooth I found in that rabbit a while back.
The tooth missing from the body was found in the rabbit. Like the body was the one gnawing on the rabbit. Is it like like a zombie virus type of thing where it passes from person to person? I don't know. I'll wait and see.
Sorry.
There you go, reason to get out of the date.
That's okay. What's up?
It wasn't a great date.
This thing has no fear of heights. We'll stay together and start with the lower floors. How much
Crazy to be bringing the professor along, by the way.
There for an hour, if I hit it.
Uh-oh. Cops know you're there. I don't think y'all should split up. But what do I know?
It's blood. She could be bringing her killing here. She could be injured.
Hello? Alright. Seems like an overreaction. What's that noise? Can't tell if that's diegetic or not. I can't tell. No, because they would have reacted. That's just part of the background music, I think.
How close is she to you or me? Does she feel emotion? Or her days just spent
Probably, animals do.
food? While we overpopulate the world and create new technologies to kill each other with? Maybe we're just beasts with big brains.
Thinking about my godson's birthday party. 8 little 6-year-old boys running around. Talk about primitive behavior.
Now look, his name is Mulder and he's a federal agent. You ever hear of him?
No.
You know him?
No.
Well, what are you doing here?
I'm a professor of anthropology.
Mulder.
Also, I'm only going to touch briefly on it, but I don't love Scully's thing about 6-year-olds playing together or like just sort of animals. Like, they are learning and developing their brains in real time as they play. That's like a hugely beneficial thing for creating human beings, is play as a child. I didn't love that. Go after him before you miss it again, Scully. There she is. Nice. Okay. It'd be cool if she found something while she's in here looking around. Nice. This is a huge police response to these guys being here. I still kind of can't get over that. You really threw caution to the wind coming down here, buddy. Okay. That got me. Oh, did she get him? Saw his shirt ripped.
She could have torn my head off, Scully, but she didn't.
They got her cornered in a building.
That's done.
Can you see it?
He had crawled into the wall.
What's going on in here? I got a man down. We got a naked woman just jumped from a second-story window. Suspect is headed south into the woods on foot.
So the Atlantic City PD just kind of treat the Jersey Devil as like pest control, so it doesn't mess with the runnings of the city, huh? I mean, they kind of made that clear already, but I feel like I'm just recapping for my own sake.
Cover should be down by the rocks.
I like this little team we've assembled too. It's kind of fun.
Look.
Oh yeah? You're gonna shoot her? I guess she is killing people. Oh no, it's a tranquilizer. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Yeah. Did you guys tranking her make her an easier target?
Tried to take my arm off.
Right there, right.
Well,
She's trying to bury herself.
yeah, that's not the outcome you wanted, huh?
Why'd you have to kill her?
Pest control.
Same reason you kill a rabid animal.
This just came through. It's the posthumous medical exam of the woman's body. They found fragments of human bone still in her digestive tract, but he found nothing that suggested prehistoric bone structure or physiology.
But I've got an appointment at the Smithsonian with an ethnobiologist. I can't wait to tell him about this.
Hi, Dean. That's Rob.
Oh, hi.
Sorry to call you at work. It's just I have Scott for the night, and we have 2 extra tickets for Cirque du Soleil. We thought maybe you'd like to ask Ellen if you could take Trent and join us.
Make it babysitting.
Gonna have dinner with him again?
I don't think so.
No interest.
Not at this time.
Gonna go with him to the Smithsonian?
Going with you to the Smithsonian?
You have a life, Scully?
Dad, did you just see something down there?
Where?
Over there.
No, I'm sure it was nothing.
No, I saw something.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to tell this story about a creature who lived out there in the woods. It was half man,
It's kind of crazy that it really is just like dirty people. Like they didn't do any like, I don't know, facial prosthetics or anything to make them look more like Neanderthal. Interesting. That was really good though. I really enjoyed that. Do I just not know as much about the legend of the Jersey Devil as I thought? Like I said, I really don't know much. Is it literally just like a person? The cryptid that is the Jersey Devil in popular culture is just like, there's dirty people out there in the woods and sometimes they eat you. I don't know. I understand, again, I've said this before, I understand like the limitations of being a TV show. There's only so much that they can do, you know? But I think showing as much of the Jersey Devil as they did kind of took away from the like mystique of it. But it doesn't take away from how enjoyable that episode was. I did really like that. I liked it was kind of a different format to the usual ones where it's not like we're going to go and we're going to interview this family who has a missing member or this family that something happened to. Instead, we're just kind of jumping right into like being on the streets and investigating and, you know, going toe to toe with law enforcement and stuff like that. So that was pretty good. I understand the point they were trying to make about how like maybe people are the monsters and she was just an animal trying to survive and they killed her and that proves that people are the real monsters. I don't necessarily agree with that take. I think any kind of narrative that says humans are the real monsters is like kind of taking the easy way out of the reality, which is that humans are complicated and more than anything we're social, and that can lead to good and it can lead to bad. But still, aside from that point, like I said, you know, it didn't take away from my enjoyment of the episode at all. Less of a focus on their kind of emotional journey in this one. It was a little bit subtle, but it was just like, you know, yet more evidence that Scully is like not really fitting into her old life anymore. Although maybe she was always the type who, like, I could tell that even before joining the X-Files, Scully was the type. Someone who says, when you have kids and like, let's just take the kids to Cirque du Soleil and that kind of thing. Like, that's not her. She'd say that she's not as like married to her job as Mulder is, but she still takes it seriously. She's got ambitions. She's not really the type to be boxed in the way that man was kind of boxing her in without even thinking about it, you know? And it kind of, I understand that like explicitly romantic is not the direction we're going with Scully and Mulder, but it's just sort of like they are starting to understand each other in a way that the other people in their lives kind of don't, you know? And obviously they're still going to be butting heads and they're still going to not fully understand the other's viewpoint because A, it's only episode 5, and B, that's just life. Like, you can never fully understand 100% of someone's viewpoint no matter how close you are with them, but they are kind of aligning with each other more and more with every episode, and more Scully is realizing that she's like kind of looking around at the life that she had before, and she's like, maybe I don't fit in the way that I thought. Maybe I never did and I'm only just now realizing it. That's a possibility too. And I kind of like that, bear with me here, I don't fully know how to word this, but in the same vein as the idea of aliens and monsters and cryptids and supernatural ghosts, that kind of thing, all of this, it's like it's expanding your previous understanding of the world. In that same sense, her new role in the X-Files and doing these investigations and alongside Mulder is expanding her understanding of like what her life looks like, you know? Her horizons are sort of being pushed on in the same way that, you know, personally and professionally and socially, and like what she wants out of life, it's being pushed on in the same way that her understanding of like, is there life out there, is being pushed on, you know? So I like that that's kind of being reflected in a lot of different aspects of life. So that was pretty neat. Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed that. I hope we get to see more cryptids. I hope they do Bigfoot. And then what are those things? Not very helpful. Not like Fresno. They look like a pair of pants just walking. Something Fresno. It's a cryptid. It's like kind of silly goofy. They're probably not going to do that one. I don't know. There's 9 seasons. They got time. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for joining me on this. I hope you stick around for the next one. Bye.